Someday, one day, and this guy is here to stay. It's Rhyme and Reason 377.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why.
Hey there, Tony here, and I know today is just another Sunday for you, or whatever day you happen to be listening to this. As it comes out, it's supposed to be a Sunday, and it's just another day for you, right? But for me, it's not just another day. Today, in fact, is a mighty, mighty big day here in the Funder Bungalow. Elgeline and I celebrate 30 years of marriage. Yes, to each other. I know some of my knucklehead friends who scarcely miss a chance to take a jab there. And I'm going to be sharing the lyrics to a song I wrote to Elgeline for our 1-year anniversary. We were in Springfield, Illinois, on the road. She was with me, and I was playing music in a place. And, during the day, I was going in, a couple of days in a row, saying that I would have to work on some music and stuff. I didn't let her know I was putting this together. And then one night in our 2-week stay there, it was on our anniversary, not one night, it was on our anniversary. Let her take a break from what she usually did to help me, and I sprung it on her, and so she liked it, and a lot of other people there did too. I want to do something that I don't think I've ever done here on the podcast or anywhere else. I'm going to let you hear 2 versions of this song. One of them is the nearly 30-year-old recording of it, and so it's got old sounds with a lot less polyphony, and so they come out sounding that way. I listen to guitar like, oh my goodness, it's so different now. But the gist of it, it's all still there, and you get the idea of the song. And then the other one is a revamp I did of it more recently with some better quality gear and a different take. They're completely different takes on this same song. The story behind Someday, One Day isn't what you might think as you read the lyrics or listen to them here. But I'm not going to share that whole story because it's a bit more personal than I'd like to reveal. Elgeline and I know, and that's all that truly matters. But I will say it has been an amazingly fast 30 years. I told her how in another 30 we might be reflecting back on it from heaven. Now, that sounds weird, I know, but it might be true because I got started pretty late in the marriage life. And in spite of the fact that I remain incredibly handsome, I'm sure no one will confuse me with a young dude. Okay, enough about that. I'm going to share the song and I'll be right back.
Someday I'll make it all worth your while. Sharing my life, never losing your smile. It's not that easy, but you tough it out. You keep within what you're doing without, and I swear
Okay, that was Someday, One Day from pretty much, 29 years ago, because I did it on my first anniversary, and today marks 30, so 30 minus 1, I believe my math is correct on that. 29 years ago, 29-year-old recording that I did in less than optimum recording environment. So that's that version. Now I'm going to share the more updated version in a different kind of environment and a little better gear and stuff. And, maybe you'll like the first one better. I don't know. See what you think. Here it is again, Someday, One Day.
Someday I'll make it all worth your while for sharing my life and never losing your smile. It's not that easy, but you tough it out. You keep within what you're doing without, and I swear someday I'll make it all worth the wait. With all you've been through, still you harbor no hate. You could be bitter, but you choose to forgive. You take the punches, but you live and let live. And I swear someday I'll make it easier. One day I know our world will be fair. Someday, one day we'll get there. One day we'll make them stand up and stare. We'll laugh at their doubts, but we'll remember to care. And for believing my heart's in your hand, you take in stride what almost no one can stand. And I swear someday I'll make it easier. One day I know our world will be fair. Someday, one day, someday I'll make it easier. One day I know our world will be fair. Someday, one day, yeah, someday I'll make it easier. One day I know our world will be fair. Someday, one day we'll get there.
Okay, there you have it. Someday, One Day, with two different versions recorded decades apart. So maybe you could give me a little feedback. Which one do you like better? You like them both the same? it doesn't really matter at this point, but I'm always curious what people think when they hear, the before and after, or the first and second, that kind of stuff. But anyway, this is all dedicated, as always, to my beautiful wife, who has, for some reason, allowed me to hang around for 30 years. And I am blessed beyond measure to have someone like that in my life. I love her very, very much. And I look forward to knowing her forever. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me. And I hope you have a wonderful Funderburk anniversary day. And as always, remember this is brought to you by TonyFunderburk.com and Life Has Rhyme and Reason because God made you.
There's a